Steve Robbins here. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys, quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Listener Mike Hal wrote in, I end up taking notes, usually by computer, at almost every meeting I go to. Many times the notes I take are on top of an agenda that's already provided. How can I improve my note-taking? Meetings! I just love meetings! No, I don't. I hate meetings. At modern meetings, people sit around with their laptops open, dutifully typing in everything that's said. Although we love to believe the laptops are making us more efficient, I know in my case it's really just an excuse to have a screen between me and the rest of the meeting. Taking notes shows you're attentive, it helps you learn, and it provides a reference after the meeting. Always make sure you note the to-do items, also called action items, decisions, and follow-up issues that come up in meetings. There's nothing more embarrassing than showing up at the Capitol with your zombie army, insisting that the world bow to your demands, and discovering that someone, that would be you, forgot to hose down the zombies and make them presentable because you forgot to write down your action item. Quelle horreur! How you take notes makes a big difference. First of all, do take notes. Taking no notes makes the rest of us think you're too clueless to realize what's important. Even if you have perfect recall, take notes for our sake so we feel more comfortable. Taking notes makes people think you're being attentive. Now, you may actually want to be attentive. That means you're aware of whatever's going on. I was attentive when I had my first big infatuation. I noticed everything. They painted their pinky fingernail black. Was that to be trendy, or are they sending a message? Black is spelled B-L-A-C-K. The second letter is L, which stands for love, which means they do love me. Yay! Don't laugh. You've been there too. You know you have. You can't be that attentive with a laptop between you and everyone else. Jot notes on paper, keeping your attention on the group. Typing into a computer saves retyping later, but it kills the human connection. I know you're thinking, who cares about the human connection? But don't be so hasty. Promotions come from having the right skills and good relationships with the decision makers. Relationships with other humans gets you what you want in life. Besides, until your zombie army wins, you need humans to infiltrate your enemies without leaving a telltale trail of decaying body parts. Taking notes on paper isn't just good for connecting to others, it's also good for you by yourself. Taking notes on paper and typing them in forces you to mentally review the meeting a second time, which boosts both memory and understanding. Summarize and organize your notes afterwards. Finish your notes by summarizing anything important that happened and put this summary at the end of your notes. For some meetings, the summary will be very short. Here's a quick and dirty tip. Record your summaries in a different color or draw a box around them. That way, you'll be able to quickly find and scan just your meeting summaries 3 months from now, when you're frantically trying to find the notes where you decided to go with zombies instead of killer robots. By the same token, don't try to organize your notes during meetings. Just record the date, time, and meeting title. Engage your eyes and ears, and jot down the to-dos, the decisions, and the information that needs to be captured. When you type in your notes later, that's when you organize. Group your action items together, the decisions together, and reference information together. Now you can easily refer to the meeting's key outcomes. When Bernice returns from vacation, bring her up to speed quickly by reading the 3 categories. Bernice, your action item is cleaning out the zombie holding pens. Lucky you! We decided our mascot will be Melvin's pet boa constrictor to strike fear into the hearts of our enemies, and our survey says 20% of our zombies are demanding 400 thread count sheets. Actions, decisions, and reference information. There's no need to point out that the lump inside Melvin's boa constrictor has a profile disturbingly similar to Bernice's missing Pekingese, Pookie. Using technology, I just love technology, you can buy special pens and paper that record your notes as an image, import them into your computer, and recognize your handwriting so you can search your notes. LiveScribe, there's a link in the transcript, makes a pen that uses special paper covered with tiny dots that tell your pen where it is on the page. So the pen records the page image. It's the best of digital entry with the human connection of real pen and paper. Plus, at the end of a long day, you can stare really closely at the dots and find shapes like a ducky or a horsey or Botticelli's Stoning of St. Stephen. When you take notes you'll need again, file them electronically or on paper. Name the file meeting, then the name of the meeting and the date. If you're filing electronically in a tool that lets you add tags, tag the notes with the attendee names, topics discussed, and decisions made. So you can find the notes just by browsing the tag that corresponds to the person you need to think about, or the subject, or the decision. If you're capturing your notes into an image, check out evernote.com. There's a link in the transcript, which lets you store images and then indexes them by the words that appear in the image. I don't know how they do it. I think it's magic. I hope you were taking notes as you listened to this episode. Use a pencil and paper so your attention stays in the room, not in your lap. That's not appropriate in an office environment. Record a summary at the end of the meeting. If you need your notes electronically, type them in. Review them as you type and group the to-dos, the decisions, and the reference information so it's easy to view at a glance. Consider using fun technology to capture handwritten notes electronically and file everything labeled and tagged in your filing system. This is Steve Robbins, Get It Done Guy on Twitter and Facebook. Find the link to the Taking Killer Notes episode and links to Evernote and LiveScribe in this episode's transcript at getitdone.quickanddirtytips.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.